think we are going now. Yes, sorry about that, y'all. Technical difficulties tonight. You know what was happening with the Streamlabs. Was having technical difficulties. We're here tonight now, though. So, yeah. How's everybody doing tonight? If you're on, get this figured out here. Hold on. It's because I was trying to do the Streamlabs thing. Let me private this one. There we go. All right, y'all shouldn't see the other one. All right, Steve Harrington, VNC, Farm Ace, Kevin Hawthorne. I know KJ in Ohio. I know seeing Quins and Base over there. Sorry about that. Like I said, I was trying to use the Streamlabs again, and for some reason when I schedule it, it doesn't work right. I don't understand what's going on. But yeah. So here we are tonight. We'll be giving this away. I've got another one of these $1 coins. I think VMC had won the other one before. Farm A sells silver in the air. That's right. We've got a box of $half 200. I didn't see any enders, but hey, that doesn't mean there's not anything in the middle. So as always, we're looking for that 90% silver. That's going to be 1964 and prior. We're looking for that 40% silver. That's 1965 through 1970. Looking for NIFCs like that 1987, 2002 through 2022. Anything cool like that. So, yes. Here we go. I don't know why Streamlabs is being all goofy about scheduling stuff. I think if I don't schedule it, I just go live. It works fine. But if I try to schedule a stream, it's like, nope, can't do that. So here we go. I forgot to get a box in the trash can. Hold on. Trash can. Put those in. There's your box. Dump my halves in. Let's see if we can find any proofs or something. 23, 83, 23. Look at that. No FG on these 72s. 96, 94. So how is everybody doing tonight? That's a 2023, though. I meant 2020. Some NIFCs. I might actually re-roll a few of these and take them to a different branch tomorrow. Come on, silver. Got a lot of new ones in here. 97, there's a bicentennial. 24. My daughter would totally pull out the bicentennials. So I guess we're just not going to be able to use Streamlabs if I'm trying to schedule a stream. It's just no bueno. So y'all been hunting anything this week? Anything cool like that? New Marshall, what's going on? I'm not sure why it keeps glitching, Farm Ace. So, I mean, there for a while it worked fine scheduling. Like, I've got it to work a couple of times scheduling a stream. But then what happens is I'll go on there and it has, it's a little calendar thing you can click on and it shows my scheduled stream and everything. So I can click on my scheduled stream and then I can click go live and everything, and then it goes live. It shows that I'm live. I can see y'all's chat over here on the right, but then it never does go live actually on YouTube. So I don't know. Said you found 2 40s last week out of 2 boxes. Nice. Vincent, what's going on? So, yeah. One of the guys at my church, he's real good at making videos and stuff like that. I think he actually does some type of filming, like film production or something. So maybe he might know. I'll take it to him and be like, dude, Adam, hook me up. Just a second, I gotta let my dog out. He wants out. Go out, buddy. Come on. No silver in this, but maybe in the next roll. I can barely see the FG on there, but it's there, and if you can see it at all, it doesn't count. It was faint, though. I was hoping to use that Streamlabs, though. I do like that. Setup, you know, I can have everything on there. I've got another system I could use called OBS. I heard it's supposed to be even better, but it seems a little more complicated. So I'm already having this much trouble with Streamlabs. We'll look into it, though. Why is my chat not keeping up? That's weird. Chew, what's going on? KJ said, you just sent pick up a penny you found today. Struck through wire. Huh. Alright, says the bank changed your order date. Now you order on Wednesday morning and can pick up every Monday evening the next. Okay. So that messes up your weekend plans then. Right? I order on Monday or Tuesday and pick up on Thursday. Friday if I'm lazy, but usually I'm not, and I go get my coins on Thursday. The lady at the that works like the receptionist area at the bank where I order coins, she's so sweet. Like she sees my name on the caller ID nowadays. She knows it's me. It's a nice 80. Get it out. Nice shape there. Got a little toning on it. Pretty look. I must pull that aside just for now. Nothing spectacular or anything super cool, but I don't know. Nice little coin. I might put it in an album. It's like 45 years old. Come out there. One box left for later tonight. You say you got 2 boxes this week and 0 finds in the first box. The halves are rough. I was totally surprised when I found that, 90% of here recently. Cause yeah, you won't find very much. I did order a box of halves and a box of nickels this week. I'll be picking up Thursday. Well, good luck on your next box. Hopefully it is chock full of silver. Yeah, we got some silver right there, if I'm not mistaken. And that looks like 90. And that, let me get it in camera. That almost looks a little old, looks a little worn. Does that look like 90 or does that look like 40, y'all? That looks like an old 90, but might be a 64. Let's see what we got. Oh, no way. No way. Check that out. Got a freaking walker. No way. That is so cool. Thank you, Lord. That is so cool. That is cool. Let's see. 1946. That is so cool. Thank you, God. That is amazing. We're just talking about silver and stuff, how it's hard to find. Yeah, I was surprised finding that other 90. That's crazy. Wow, y'all. That is cool. Like, I love finding some 90s and stuff, but finding old coins, that's my first Walking Liberty to find. So, we found that, we got that one from you, Farm Ace, that you sent us. And then we've only ever found one other Walking Liberty, and my son found it. Oh, not last year, year before last in a roll. So this is my first Walking Liberty to find. That is so cool. Wow. Farm Ace smells some silver. That was roll number 10. This is roll number 11 here. Gumby, hello. Welcome to the show. That is so cool, y'all. That made my night. I don't care if I find nothing else. Like, that's cool. I found a freaking walker. 1946. Got some cool toning on it. Awesome. Get that up there out of the way. See if we find any proofs or anything. Yeah, Farm Ace. Now you go and find some silver. I was just saying, I'm thinking you're gonna find some walkers or something. Jeez. My son's gonna be stoked about that. That's cool. So that's crazy that stuff like that still in circulation. You get these painted coins tricking you. They had like some 74s or whatever. Thinking you got some 40%. A belt buckle coin. That would be cool. Before I knew not to do things, I had a belt buckle that was my grandpa's. It had a Morgan in it. And it was all dingy and everything. And my dumb self went and cleaned it with my grandma's silver cloth. Yeah, it took that patina right off there. It's like, aw. But I could replace it with a different Morgan put in there, but I'll just keep it in there for now. That would be a cool piece. Or make it into like a ring or something. Bicentennial. My daughter loves the bicentennials. Yep, get in on that raffle, Gumby. Try to win that bad boy right there. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Gotta be a subscriber to win. Appreciate you tuning in. Come on, let's get some more silver. I've seen none in this. Check for proofs and stuff. We got NIFC 2017 out of Philadelphia. Mintage, let me see here. 2.1 million looks like. All right, cool. This is a good box. I cannot believe that freaking water. I'm sorry, like, that's just amazing to me that stuff, is still in circulation, that old. It's wild. Or, just like when we find buffalo nickels or when we found that Indian head penny and stuff, like, that's just crazy to me. Awesome. Well, I appreciate it, Gumby. I appreciate you. Glad you tuned in tonight. You hunting coins or anything? Or what are you up to on this fine Tuesday evening? 21. Oh, check that 72. Move those out of the way there so I don't get them. I'm trying to keep them in camera a little bit, but I don't want them in the way. Is Pokey coming too? The Hokey Pokey? What are you talking about, Steve? Pokey coming too. Oh. I'm confused. The horse? Hop along Cassidy? Hop along Cassidy and the Sundance Kid? right before the stream, I was watching some I Love Lucy. I love old shows and stuff. It was one of the classic episodes. They're over in Italy, and like she has to get in the vat of grapes to squish the grapes and everything. Then they're trying to go from Italy to France, and she forgets her passport. And this, oh, good shows. I love Lucy. Dan says how to find the right bank to buy from. Well, I just lucked out personally. The bank I have has a ton of branches near me. Timeout. We got 2002 out of Denver. That's a mintage of, let me see here, 2.5 million looks like NIFC. But sorry about that, Dan. Yeah, my bank just has a lot of branches around me, and I just happened to go in and just talk to them. And I was like, hey, I'd like to, order some boxes of coins, here and there. Don't take your coins back to the same bank you order them from, or same branch at least. So that is why I'm, real lucky on that I can order from one or two branches, and then I can dump at the rest of the branches. You just gotta go in and talk to them, build some relationships, Oh, Gumby and Pokey, Steve. Okay. I forgot about Pokey, the little horse that he had. I used to love Gumby. Okay, yeah, I remember that. I see. Bringing up childhood memories. But no, yeah, Dan, just go in, talk to your bank, and just, build that relationship. Just tell them, what you're wanting to do. I'd start off slow, don't be like, go in there, then order, several $1,000s worth of coins all at once, and, then start taking, dumping them back there, because that's one thing too, I only order very few boxes at a time. Now I did, there for a couple weeks I ordered 10 boxes of pennies at a time for 2 weeks in a row. But they didn't mind, but I don't order a ton of coins. Some people do. Some people go through thousands of dollars every week, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 of coins a week. It's just, whatever your bank allows you to do. Like I said, just don't dump them at the same branch. I made that mistake when I first started. So, yeah. And, some banks, I want to say they might charge fees, might want you to have a business account or something. My bank, they kick butt. So, they just let me order stuff. And then the branch that I really only order from one branch. Because, like I said, I don't order that many coins anyway. There is another branch that I could pick up some coins from, and I do on occasion. But mainly just this one branch that I order my coins from. It's like a 10-minute drive from my house, and I can even get bags of coins from them if I want, because they've got a coin counting machine there. And instead of sending them back to Loomis to be counted and rolled back up, they'll sell me the bags of coins if I want them. Like, I definitely take any bags of $50 they get, which they don't get them very often, like maybe once a year. Every now and then I'll do pennies or a bag of nickels or something like that, because it's double whatever a box is. A box of pennies is 25, so a bag of pennies is 50. Box of, nickels is 100, bag of nickels is 200, and so forth. But I haven't needed any pennies in a while. We've still got several boxes left over from my adventure in trying to obtain boxes of 2025s. So best of luck to you. Hope you can go find you a bank and build that relationship with them and see what they got. Wow, I used to do 10 to 12 boxes of halves a week. These days you just get 2 to 4. Nice. We were doing 2 boxes of halves for a while. A couple years, like a year or so ago. Almost looks like a proof. It's probably just a new one. That's a really nice 81, huh? Let's go up there with that 80. Yeah. I am careful with the $50 around here because from my experience, the banks don't really seem to enjoy it when I do return them, if that makes sense. So that's why I don't order a ton of them. And I do try to spread them out and everything. I was dumping some at one branch, rolling them up, and then dumping some at, dumping my other coins at another. But then that one branch is like, hey, well, you start taking your $half over to this other branch since you already go over there, because this is where we had to take the $half. I'm like, oh, okay. So that kind of messed me up on my routine on that, because I don't enjoy going over to that branch where I dump my halves very often, because it's just a little bit further drive. It's like a 20-minute drive from work, and my work is 20-something minutes away from me, so it's like a 45-minute drive from the house to that branch. And then I have another branch that's like another 15 from the house, and I dump there. I try to limit it to once a week there, because, like I said, I'm not trying to overdo my welcome. You know what I mean? See, Gumby said Pokey had to take a final trip to the glue factory. Yeah. New Marshall said, get them to save you the reject container on the inside of the machine. I will talk to them about that, New Marshall. I hadn't thought about that. Because I forget that there's some little tray on the inside that gets filled up. They will too. Because the little branch that I order stuff from, they love me over there. And even though, the nice long teller, she was, saying, because I was asking her about the halves, and she said, they don't really get many, but she's like, when they do, she's like, ooh, I know somebody that'll want these, and like, because they put the halves in the machine when they get them, so they're always real good about, like I've had them, if I didn't, there for a week or so, I didn't order any coins because I had all the pennies, and then, they called me and I was like, hey, do you want to order any coins? And I'm like, oh no, I've still got boxes of pennies, thank you though. Like, I was like, probably next week. So they take real good care of me. I need to get them a pizza party or something. I've done that one time before. I ain't done it in a while. Just buy pizza for the whole office to show my appreciation. Because you can't give them, money or anything like that. Like, I have heard people, giving like Starbucks gift cards and stuff. I don't know where that would fall in line of like, tipping them or something like that. So I'd ask the branch manager one time if I could do just, buy them pizza, and they said yeah. So, but that's always, key too. If you're going to do something like that, like, make sure you talk to the branch manager. Make sure it's not against any rules. You don't want to get nobody in trouble, stuff like that. Let's see, Farmer said you would mostly trade search boxes for new boxes of quarters or get them from a lady with 2 laundry machines. Ah, I would love to own a laundromat. I almost owned a car wash one time. Yeah, so she had a machine to roll them, so I just take empty boxes to get them. Nice. 2 laundromats, lost machines, man. When I was walking out of the bank the other day, a lady was rolling in a cart with a bag of quarters. So I'm assuming she had some type of business that had a coin machine in it. I almost wanted to say, hey, how much you want for that? You want to let me buy that bag? Because I'm sure it's $1,000 bag. Because quarters are $1,000 in the bag. Well, it should be. It wasn't a shopping cart. It was like a little cart. I don't know why I said shopping cart. 79. Look at this little set we got going on here. Check this out, y'all. So there's a 79 that just, it's got some decent toning. Kind of looks good. Let me get it in camera there. Dummy. And then they got an 80. And I got this 81. All kind of look in decent shape. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's the lighting. 21 out of Philly. 79, 23, 72. Kendall says, just give them gift cards. You'll be surprised. Right? Yeah, I might do that. Give them some gift cards. Like, especially with Christmas coming up and stuff. Like, here's, I don't know, Starbucks gift card or Target gift card or, I don't know. Like I said, I need to talk to the manager and make sure that's okay. Like, I don't want to, be breaking any rules and get anybody in trouble or anything like that, or get myself banned from the bank. My branch, especially that branch, they treat me so well. At one time, I got some nickels, if I recall correctly, and I went out to the truck, I opened up the boxes in the truck in the parking lot, and I noticed one box was like, I don't know, 3 rolls shy, something like that. And I went back in and told them, and they believed me. But, you know, since then, we started opening the boxes inside. Because I even told them, too, I was like, you know, I understand if y'all can't, you know, compensate me the 3 rolls because you didn't see me open the box. Like, I get it, but I was like, I want to, you know, try. And I had good rapport with them. You know, never had any issues. So, they, you know, gave me the rolls and everything. But, yeah, since then, we started opening them inside the branch. Except those, you know, when I got those 10 boxes, I was just like, I'm just taking these. I'm not opening all these. Especially the boxes of halves. I want to say even before I've been shorted a roll on a box of halves. But that's when I would open them up at the house. You get them all, like, there's some $10 gift cards to... I don't know. We got 2002 out of Denver with the Ring of Death on it. 2.5 million on that mintage. Box of donuts and cupcakes goes over well. That's true. That's true. I'm blessed to have multiple branches around. And then I do gotta have a bank here in town that I can order halves from. I haven't ordered any halves from in a while. I only did it a couple times. They're kind of like a backup branch and everything. But the last box I got from, they were all new coins. So I just haven't ordered any in a while. But I might order from them maybe next week. Or something, or maybe in a week or so. Switch it up a little bit. Because I have went in there before and they just had some rolls of halves loose, and there was some silver in them, so there was some 40% if I recall. I think that was tricking me. What do we got here? Yeah. I appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Boy, y'all seen silver and gold here this week? Goodness. Silver and gold is killing it. I definitely see silver hitting $50 an ounce here before long. I'll open up there. That walker might become my new pocket piece. I usually carry 364 Kennedys with me in my pocket because they sound cool chinging together. And it's also just a little over an ounce of silver in my pocket at a time. If I need a quick, you know, 40, 50 bucks, I can sell those, you know, 90% silver coins. Especially the spot price going up like it is right now. Man, the silver has, you want to sell some. Oh, this is far base. Yeah, I get it. It's crazy, the price right now. Like I said, I definitely see $50 coming. I mean, the dollar's just tanking right now. The gold was looking at like almost 3,800 if I recall correctly. Let me go to Kitco real quick, see what it says. See, gold's sitting at 3,762. Silver sitting at 4,390 right now, according to Kitco.com. Yeah, y'all better get in on that raffle. You got time. Let me see how much time we got left. We got minute 48 to get in on the raffle. If you have not, try to win this. That's a pretty 71. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but it's a good song. Just look at the difference. A little shinier. 72. Another 72. One of these days we're going to find that no FG. 74. I know there can be some DDOs and DDRs with 74s. Well, a lot of them, you know, but I might check them later, but a lot of times I don't. Sometimes I do if I'm bored. Shake the table a little bit. Come on, we need to find more silver. We need one more silver tonight. We need a Franklin. I ain't found a Franklin in forever. You know, call it into existence. Come on, Mr. Franklin. Come see me. A proof would be cool. I ain't found a proof in a while. The puppy dog's already wanting back in. But he's just going to have to wait. That was a pretty bicentennial there. My daughter would love that one. You can no longer enter the raffle. 'Tis over. We shall pick a winner soon. Yep, I see the FG on it. Barely, but it's there. A lot of 72s. All right. Let's get this raffle going. We got Vincent Chu, Steve Harrington, Gumby, and Farm Ace in for the win tonight. Good luck, everybody. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Steve Harrington. Ding, 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 ding. You have won, sir. I will get this sent out to you ASAP. Congratulations. Thank you, everybody else, for playing. Not sure what to give away next week. The computer loves you again, Steve. $91.94. It's crazy. We had some tornadoes in Oklahoma earlier. Well, it might not have been tornadoes. There was some damage in one of the towns over in eastern Oklahoma. A line of storms came through. It, rained here. And then I just was scrolling through social media later, a couple hours later, and said, oh, showing damage over there. And hey, look at here, what we got here. You'll see that one right there? And we got more silver. Oh, no, that one's... It's different. Here we go. That's, yeah. Oh, we got 68. Didn't look 40 to me. That looked crazy. Huh. Right on. We got more silver, y'all. 1968 out of Denver. That makes, I think, 40%er number 31 for the year. If I remember correctly. My dog just, took off the porch or something. Right on. Let's go silver. That's what I'm talking about. See if we can find one more. See in this roll. That didn't look like 40% on the edge to me. It looked different. There's just, I don't see it very often. I'm just not used to seeing it, I guess. I was almost worried there was going to be some foreign coin or something. Give it a good luck roll like the son always did. Come on. Come on. You can do it. $72. There's 72 there. Really gotta work on making some more long form videos. It's hard to come up with stuff sometimes. If I don't know what I'm talking about, I don't really want to say too much on it because you know, I don't know what you're talking about. It's like I'm not a financial advisor, so, you know, all those silver videos and stuff is, that's why I'm reading somebody else's article, because I'm not a professional on that stuff. But I think it's a pretty metal. It's shiny. Silver's amazing. It has great industrial value, you know, too. And the industrial value is going up on it. More and more things using it, more solar panels. Most reflective metal. Pretty 1980 there. Bicentennial. Look at that 72. Got some toning on it. It has an FG. That'd been cool if that one wouldn't have had an FG on it. Yeah, it's been a while for you, Steve. I think July is when you last won anything. You stayed persistent, that's the key. You never gave up. A man such as yourself wouldn't give up anyway, right? My dump box is full on the floor, so it's a nickel box. And it is overflowing with $half now. I might, like I say, re-roll some of these and take them to a different branch instead of going over to one and dumping them, trying the machine. It's never failed. I usually fill up one of the bags in the machine when I'm dumping. But today I dumped $40-something in pennies. Hold on, Wiley. Make sure y'all check us out over on our Patreon. I'll be doing a giveaway here soon on it for all paid members. Probably going to do another ounce of silver. A silver bar again. I don't know. An ASE is kind of, you know, tempting me to be given away over there. Maybe that silver eagle I picked up at the A&A World's Fair of Money. You know, and silver got, you know, getting up there. It's a cheap way to get in on an ounce of silver. Plan starting at $5.07.50 a month. I appreciate each and every one of y'all that have subscribed to us on our Patreon. I need to do some more sneak peek things on there. But what would y'all like to see on there? Like Steve and New Marshall, Farm Ace. Austin. What would y'all like to see for your money? Second to last roll, no silver in that. Hey, I can't complain. I got a Walking Liberty tonight and a 40%er. Come on. If that ain't a blessing, you don't tell me what is. All right, last roll. We're going to give it the good luck roll here. All right, let's go. Can we get any more silver? Let's open it slow. Let's see. I don't want to look. Let's peek real slow here. Let's see. Lotta, nada. That's okay, though. I want to see the mintage of that Walker over there. $301. Oh, wait, that's an 85. Hold on. I just saw an 85, and I need that for an album that has my birth, needs my birth year coins in it. Where'd it go? There it is, right there. All right, cool. All right, let's see. I want to see the year on this. That's a 46. 1946. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, here we go. Got 12,118,000. No mint mark on it. There can be a double die reverse. Let's check it out. Let's get that under, see if y'all can see that too. I don't know where the double die is on the reverse. I don't really see nothing. Nothing looks like ain't doubling to me. That's still cool though. 12,118,000 on that. And then what we got here on the 68D? 246 million on that. It's a big difference. 246 million, 12 million. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Well, I appreciate each and every one of y'all tuning in tonight. Yeah, it did go quick, Farm Ace. I just fly through the half dollars, you know, so I do love them. I do enjoy hunting some half dollars because you find this cool stuff like that. So that's just a blessing from the Lord to be able to find a walker. It's my first walker to find myself. That's freaking awesome. That might become a pocket coin now. So yeah, I don't know. Cause I carry these three in my pocket. You know, 3 90%ers. Because I love how they, you know, ching together. But this one might have to go with it. I don't know. Or replace one of them. What do you think? Or should it go into the album or just into a tube so it doesn't keep getting worn? So, well, Steve Harrington, Farm Ace, VMC, New Marshall, Chew, Kevin Hawthorne, KJ in Ohio, Gumby, Dan. Did I miss anybody else? I want to say I did. Hold on, I'm going back up. I know I saw Coins and Base earlier. Maybe he missed the other one. It was Vincent C. I think that's everybody. I appreciate y'all tuning in tonight. Hope y'all have a fantastic week. Fantastic rest of your week. Weekend goes great. Everything goes good. Farm Ace, hope you find just tons and tons of silver in that box tonight. So Farmer says you almost flipped most of your first finds just to do it. Okay, nice, nice. Heck yeah, and I've just been stacking ours up. Yeah, so you just got most of yours in flips, huh? I got a lot of our first stuff in flips and everything. That the very first, you know, walker that my son found, you know, it's in a flip. So yeah. But no, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. It's always a pleasure to chat with y'all. That's, you know, hunting coins, finding stuff's, you know, great, but getting on here and chatting with everybody, that's just awesome. It's a blessing. I look forward to it every week. Hope y'all do too. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Until next time, excuse me, Thompson Coin and Stamp is out. I'm over here choking and everything. Y'all have a good one.